everyone, it's Kimber Schaefer here with Rage in the Cage OKC News, and we couldn't be more excited. We are standing right here in the weight room, and we are interviewing our fighters for our Sugar Creek event. It's coming to us January 13th. Rage in the Cage 56. This is Jonathan Macomb. He is no stranger to Rage in the Cage and our fight cards. This is actually, you just reminded me, it's our third interview that we've done together. But some of our fans there on YouTube, that you may be new to them. So let's start with the basics. What your fight record is, who you're fighting, and any other details about yourself you might want to give the fans out there.
Right now I'm 2-1. I took a loss to Trent Smith at the Sugar Creek Showdown 33, I believe it was. I debuted in Colorado back in October, and so I fought October, November, and December, and now I'm fighting January, so I've been trying to be pretty active in the sport.
Well, it sounds like it. I mean, basically every time you can fight, you're getting on a card. You know, some of the most successful amateur fighters I know have kind of walked those same footsteps. You know, Ken Coulter, for example, had a great amateur career, and he fought every month. Every time Rage in the Cage had a card, he was on it. So tell me about what your long-term aspirations are and what you're looking to get out of a career in MMA.
I want to make a good impact as an amateur fighter. I want to make sure to get plenty of experience as an amateur before I decide to go pro, but in the long term I do want to go pro, and nobody likes to fight for free forever.
Hey, that's true for sure. So where do you train, and what do you consider, now that you've got a few fights under your belt, your fighting style?
I train at Cowboy Combat out of Shawnee, Oklahoma. It's just pretty much a group of guys that get together and we roll a little bit and do a little bit of everything. We got a couple good guys that are good wrestlers, good strikers, and we just kind of help each other out. It's not really a big deal, but we just try to help each other with the experience. And I'm really a striker. I've had 2 fights that were real short. One was 21 seconds, and it was 21-second knockout, and my second one was 27 seconds. I won by a submission and a guillotine. I hit him, and he just didn't like taking the punches, so it boils down to just the strikes.
Sounds good. So I'm assuming you're also working on that ground game, trying to make yourself a well-rounded fighter.
Yeah, I really hadn't had the chance to go to the ground. Me and Trent went to the ground a little bit, and he was just a better fighter, and since then I've been trying to get better in that. I was a state champion wrestler in high school, so I'm no stranger to the ground. I just hadn't had the chance to get there, really.
Hey, that's all you had to say to me. Wrestling is such an amazing sport, teach you so much about yourself. So obviously you're no stranger to weight cutting as well. As we're doing this interview, we're just over a week and a half out from fight night. How's that weight cut coming along?
It's going good. I usually wait till about 5 days out, and I just cut a bunch of water weight. I walk around about 205, and I'm fighting this fight at 185, so 20 pounds, you carry more water than that. Most people do anyway.
Yeah, and you know how to do it safely, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean, it's not hard to do. You just got to make sure that you're safe in doing it and don't overdo it.
Sounds good. And I like to do this question because obviously those of you that know me and have followed me, my background is in news. It's not in sports. So I really enjoy getting to know the person behind the fighter. So is there anything about you as a person you might want to share with the fans out there?
Well, December 11th, I had a new baby. So he's 2.5 weeks old now. So I got my hands full at home because I already have a 2-year-old. And so between working and training, my kids keep me busy.
That's true. And I mean, I can only imagine it's really hard to juggle those things. So, and that's what turns a lot of people off to fighting, is you have the career, you've got the family, and it's hard to fit anything else in. Do you have any advice on that aspect?
Just never give up and make sure to make time for it, and don't let it tear your family apart. Don't let it get you away from what matters the most, but always make sure to focus on the important things.
Sounds good. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate having you here. Hey guys, you come out and join us. See Jonathan Macomb in the cage once again for Rage in the Cage 56. It's going down Saturday, January 13th at the Sugar Creek Casino. I'm sure Jonathan here has tickets he'd be willing to sell you, or you can get them online at stubware.com, and we hope to see you there.